Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we break down corporate filings like a boss and sometimes find a hidden gem or a juicy detail that others miss, so buckle up because we are diving into the latest report from Federal Home Loan Bank of San Francisco today. And let me tell you, there is a little something here that is worth your attention. So imagine you have a bank, and this bank decides to share how it did financially and what its plans are. And that is pretty much what we have here. It is a snapshot of their performance and some important announcements. If you like getting straight insights from these official documents, make sure you are subscribed to the channel. We also have a fantastic community over on Discord. The link is in the description below. Join us there. We are looking at a filing that has a main date of the 23rd of October 2025. This is the date the report is considered to be filed, or when some of the key events happened. The star of our show today is the Federal Home Loan Bank of San Francisco, or as we will call them for simplicity, the bank. Now, what exactly is this bank? It is a federally chartered corporation of the United States, which means it operates under federal law, and its main job is to support housing finance in America. Think of it as a bank for other banks, helping them lend money for homes. They are located in San Francisco, California. Now you see these little boxes here. Companies check these if their report is also acting as a notification for other specific rules. In this case, none of these boxes are checked, meaning this report is primarily a current report about specific company events, not a part of a broader communication strategy under those particular regulations. This section is usually about what kind of stocks or bonds a company has listed on exchanges. For the bank, it appears there are no specific classes of securities being traded on major exchanges under this filing. The bank is not an emerging growth company. This is a designation for newer, smaller companies that get certain reporting benefits. The bank is clearly not in that category, indicating it is a well-established entity. Let us get to the juicy part, the actual financial results. On the 24th of October 2025, a news release was issued by the bank. This news release is what we are really interested in because it talks about their operating results for the third quarter of 2025. It also mentions the declaration of a cash dividend on their capital stock. Dividends are basically a way for companies to share profits with their shareholders or capital stockholders. This part is about how the bank communicates important information to everyone. On the 23rd of October 2025, the bank's board of directors made a decision. They declared a quarterly cash dividend on the capital stock that was outstanding during the third quarter of 2025. And the rate, get this, it is an annualized rate of 8.75%. That is a pretty decent dividend yield, especially in certain economic climates. The news release we just talked about in item 2.02 is actually incorporated here, meaning it serves both as a disclosure of results and this specific announcement about the dividend. This is the exhibit number for the news release we have been discussing. It is attached to this report for everyone to see the full details of their third quarter performance and the dividend declaration. And this exhibit 104 is the cover page interactive data file. This basically means there is a digital version of the report's cover page that is machine readable, which is standard for modern SEC filings. This is the signature block. It shows that Joseph E. Amato, who holds the position of interim president and chief executive officer, has signed this report on behalf of the Federal Home Loan Bank of San Francisco. This indicates his authorization and agreement with the contents of the filing. The date of the signature is the 24th of October, 2025, which aligns with the release of the news about their financial results. Now, let us put on our investor hats and think about what this all means. The bank is reporting its third quarter results and has declared a substantial dividend. An 8.75% annualized dividend is quite attractive. For context, when a company declares a dividend, it is a sign of confidence in its financial health and its ability to generate profits. It suggests that the bank has sufficient earnings to share with its capital stockholders, which is generally a positive signal. However, we do not have the actual financial numbers in this particular filing. This report is more of an announcement that a news release containing those numbers exists and is attached as an exhibit. To truly decode the bank's performance, we would need to dive into that news release itself, which is exhibit 99.1. This filing serves as the formal notification to the CC that these results and dividend information are being made public. The fact that they are issuing a specific press release for their operating results and dividend usually means they want to highlight these points. The annualized dividend of 8.75% suggests the bank is looking to reward its capital stockholders. This could be driven by strong lending activity, favorable interest rates, or efficient operations. From a strategic perspective, offering a good dividend can make the bank more attractive to investors and capital providers. On the flip side, Consistently paying out dividends means less money is retained within the bank for reinvestment. While growth is important, rewarding shareholders is also a key objective, especially for institutions like this. We need to consider the broader economic environment if interest rates are high. A financial institution like this might be benefiting from increased net interest income, allowing them to pass more profits onto shareholders. Conversely, if there are signs of economic slowdown, a high dividend payout could be seen as aggressive if not supported by very strong underlying earnings. The interim CEO signing off is also something to note. While not a major red flag, it suggests there might be a transition in leadership or that the permanent CEO role is currently vacant. This can sometimes introduce a period of uncertainty, though the consistent reporting and dividend declarations suggest operations are running smoothly. So, in conclusion, the Federal Home Loan Bank of San Francisco has released key information about its third quarter performance and has declared a significant 8.75% annualized dividend. While this filing itself is more of an announcement and points us to another document for the actual financial figures, the dividend news is a strong positive signal regarding profitability and shareholder returns. We will definitely want to look at that reference news release to get the full picture of their earnings and operational health. What is your take on this dividend announcement and what it might mean for the bank's future performance? Drop your thoughts in the comments if this breakdown was valuable. Hitting that like button really helps, and subscribe for more deep dives into corporate filings. Don't forget to check out our Discord community linked in the description below. Thanks for watching. See you next time.